wrestling fans, welcome to this week's edition of Superstars of the Ring. I am your host, Eric Snook, and we have a great episode planned for you this week. First, we want to talk about what we saw in last week's episode concerning legendary Chris Turner and the Mystery Man. Of course, we found out that Mystery Man who's been haunting CCW for the last few months turned out to be none other than Dante Steel. And Society of Sin, all three of those guys attacked Chris Turner during that match. And then we saw Solo Jones come out of nowhere, and we thought he was going to join in on the melee. He actually turned his back on Society of Sin and came to the aid of legendary Chris Turner. It was a wild match. We did not expect Solo Jones to be making his return in favor of Chris Turner. Nobody saw that one coming. In fact, Chris Turner is the focus of this week's interview. We caught up with legendary Chris Turner just recently, and we're going to take you away to that now.
With over 28 years in this business, I've seen a lot. I've been through a lot. So Dante, you come out here and you get shows canceled. I got to tell you, that's the first time anybody's ever done that. That's an all-time low. So when I got in the ring with you, and then there was 2, 3 on 1, I understand what you're about now. You know, Dante, I'm thankful that Solo was there. I don't know why he came out and did what he did, but I have to be thankful that he was there. But Dante, you've taken everything to another level. If you want Rock and Roll Chris Turner in another match, if you want me to find 2 partners and have a 6-man, we can do that. I'm not sure what your game is, but I can guarantee you one thing. Rock and Roll Chris Turner never backed down, and I'm not going to start now. So you affected a lot more than just me, my career. You affected the CCW fans. So anytime, any place, sign the dotted line, Dante, and I'll give you whatever kind of match you want.
For those of you that want to know what we're all about, it's like this, yo. This is 10% luck, 20% skill, 15% concentrated power of will, 5% pleasure, 50% pain, and 100% reason to remember the name.
wrestling fans. This match is for the CCW Southern States Championship. And that is newcomer Jaxson Cassel getting into the ring. He's not been in CCW for very long. You can see he's wearing those injuries from a long night, from a long tournament. But he's made it to the finals. It would be a huge upset if Jaxson Cassel can pull off a victory against Dante Steel and win CCW gold at such a young and new age here in CCW. But it's going to be a tough task. Dante Steel, a multi-time Southern States champion, not to mention former tag team champion, former heavyweight champion. And of course, he's got the Society of Sin surrounding ringside, Marcus James and Toxic. So Jaxson Cassel is going to have to be on the lookout. The Castle's made huge waves in CCW. You can see he's much, much larger than Dante Steel and just throws him down. Jaxson Cassel nursing a knee injury. He's limping, you see there. And again, just tossing Dante Steel to the mat. And we're going to have a test of strength here. Dante Steel already looking like he's regretting it. Jaxson Cassel is pure muscle. And then Dante Steel, dirty tactics, goes after that knee. And Jaxson Cassel once again in a lot of pain. He's got to be careful, not just because he may be in danger of losing the match, but he may be in danger of losing his career due to a permanent knee injury. But still showing you that amazing power that Jaxson Cassel possesses, and Dante Steel escapes to the outside of the ring to regather his composure. Referee up to a 5 count, now a 6, and Dante Steel finally works his way back onto the ring apron and back into the ring. And you can see Jaxson Cassel being very cautious. He sees Toxic there on the far side of the ring. Dante Steel is a veteran of many, many years here in CCW. He's throwing those heavy chops, but it's doing nothing but motivating. Jaxson Cassel running on adrenaline, couldn't feel it, but he felt that, a kick to the knee. And the mighty Jaxson Cassel goes to the mat. Dante Steel begins to go to work on the rookie Jaxson Cassel. He's got him tied up in the corner there. Very vulnerable position, and you can see he just kicks him right in that knee. Jaxson Cassel may need some medical attention. He's not going to be able to walk out of this building if this kind of onslaught continues from Dante Steel, or Jaxson Cassel just pushes him across the ring. Cassel still has that upper body strength, which will help him some, but ultimately Dante Steel is a veteran. He knows what he's doing, and he's working on that leg, trying to wear him down, but this time the power of Cassel overtakes Steel. And a huge diving clothesline. Cassel falls on him, 1, 2, and we almost had a first-time CCW Southern States Champion, but Dante still able to get the shoulder up at the last second. Dante Steel can smell blood now and working on that leg. Jaxson Cassel able to muster some power into that injured leg and pushing Dante Steel off. But like I said, that shark is smelling blood and he is going on the attack. Dante Steel doing all he can to work over Jaxson Cassel, but Cassel blocks the punch. And we have a scoop slam. And Cassel may have been able to pin Dante Steel there. It just too much pain, took too much time. Goes for a pin, but it was too little too late. Dante Steel getting the shoulder up, and you can see Jaxson Cassel in a world of pain right now. Dante Steel flips up and over and is hung up in that corner. And a massive clothesline. And this could be it. We can have a new championship. Just a 2 count. And at this point, you got Jaxson Cassel's got to wonder what it's going to take to put away Dante Steel. And he's got to be very, very wary of what's lurking behind him. You can see Toxic there. Whips him into the ropes and a power slam. And that may have taken as much out of Jaxson Cassel as it did Dante Steel. As both men go to the canvas. And Dante Steel up on his feet first, holding the referee. And if you look back in the far side of the ring, Toxic looks like he just sprayed some kind of mist in the eyes of Jaxson Cassel. The referee's distracted by Dante Steel. Jaxson Cassel cannot see anything. And Dante still lurking. And a super kick to a blinded, injured Jaxson Cassel. And it's going to be academic from here. 1, 2, 3. And we have a new CCW Southern States Champion, Dante Steel, with the help of Toxic from the Society of Sin, is now the Southern States Champion. And that is a whole lot of gold that Society of Sin owns now, with Toxic and Marcus James as the CCW Tag Team Champions, and Dante Steel once again the Southern States Champion.
Welcome back, wrestling fans. There we see once again Dante Steel is the CCW Southern States Champion, and with Marcus James and Toxic being the tag team champions, like them or hate them, Society of Sin has a lot of power here in CCW, and they're holding a lot of gold. That's going to wrap up this week's edition of Superstars of the Ring. We will see you next week for another edition. For now, I'm Eric Snook. We'll see you next week.